Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7. Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that. Let's go! My face, sir! Hello and welcome everyone to Nickel City X-Wing. This is game 2 tonight. And that's what. Game 2. Catherine rolled the dice to choose the scenario and it came up with Chance Encounter. So the scenario here is Chance Encounter. So the only time you'll score scenario points is if you are the only ship in range 2 of that center objective. Betting is open. Catherine is number 2. If you want to take a shot, I know Will's got some of his crew in here. Do they believe? Or have they learned their lesson? Chatch, loyal to the end. Betting on Will. Colfax, addicted to gambling. Syke says he wants to bet against Catherine. Scooter is betting on Catherine. Root for Scoot, says Cold Hard Facts. 8 times the Ocho joining the Root for Scoot. It's actually kind of the other way around, but you know what? We don't have to tell anyone that. Mando has plot armor, though. Yeah, but his ship blows up. So Will is running Fearless with clan training and burnout thrusters. The Mandalorian with Juke, Fearless, Maul, BT-1, a shield upgrade, and the Razor Crest title. Old Tarak with Fearless, clan training, ion torpedoes, and a shield upgrade. Catherine's bringing quad U-Wings. K2SO with fire control system, Ursa Wren, tactical scrambler, and pivot wing. Magva with Bo-Katan Kryze, Leia Organa, contraband pivot wing. Cassian with Hopeful, fire control system, Jyn Erso, hull upgrade, pivot wing. And Benthic 2 tubes with Crackshot Perceptive co-pilot, contraband cybernetics, tactical scrambler, and of course, pivot wing. Catherine Lambolo. Catherine literally said she hates this list, so sometimes she needs to fly it so people realize it's bad. Do not throw the engagement printer again. Oh, she won't. I can promise you, she won't throw the engagement. Callahan putting the bet in on Catherine. Ladrian going in for Will Scott. Do not believe there is any overlap. Yep, 2 5s and a 6 for Will, so he'll essentially be moving second, shooting second all the time. Eight times Yocho says, "Let's go, my boy." She means Will. You need to pull your Razor Crest card. What do you mean you don't have one? Landing Phase Syndicate in the house. What's up? Catherine's list is so chunky, especially for there will be half points in this mode, remember? Alright, looks like we're getting the road roll for turn 1. Yeah, I gotta know the turns, man. Gotta know the turn. Benthic. Banking in. Game is underway. Benthic, Perceptive Co-Pilot, passes one off to Cassian. There's the 3 bank. Just grabs a lock. It's the Jin Evade. Magva, too hard. Gets the Jin Evade. Let's see what Will's got in store. 1 hard, the Coward. Absolute cowardly move there. Mando, 2 forward. Takes the evade. And round 2 hard. Boost. See, I think I would have liked Razor Crest to go a little bit faster there. One speed faster would have gotten a point. No one in range 2 of that center objective, so no points. Catherine bet on herself. Will also bet on Catherine. So both players bet on Catherine. The rig is in. The jig is up. It's been a nickel conspiracy for too long. Who's even the leader right now? Sonic Rain is nickel leader for March. Who's working the nickel? Mystic. Hey. Watch Will win exclamation point card. Oh,
all hands to battle stations.
What happens if everyone bets on Catherine? Then everyone is either going to make nothing or lose all their money. It's pretty much a bad case scenario, but there's bets on Will. It's 4 to 11. So 4 bets on Will, 11 on Catherine. But, you know. If Will were to win, those 4 would make... Whew, make some bank. There we go. Road roll. Doesn't matter. Goes to turn 2. And the Razor Crest reveals Contraband Cybernetics. Benthic, 3 straight. Perceptive. Oh, doesn't have anyone. So Benthic gonna sit there with 2 focuses. K2SO. 4 forward. And take the calculate. Magva coming in. Be surprised if Magva got a shot. I think you probably want to keep it range 3 into like Benthic right now in this first engagement, so you can actually get Fen involved next turn. All right, let's see what Old T and the Mando have. Lambolo, what do you mean by redeem? How the hell can you see redeem options? They're all in the channel point redeems. Evade, barrel roll, and doesn't look like any of the options fit, so that's stressful. Burnout thruster for Fen. And I imagine this will be a bank. So he's definitely slamming here. Oh, he's just going straight. Coward! You're not a Bond villain. Don't tell her your plan. Will's like straight up just telling her what his strategy is. The rig is in. No shots for Old T. Mando's gonna get. Yep. Mando in the Benthic range 3. Does have a force available for mods. I don't know what Mando's ability is. Why you defend or perform an attack if you are in range. Was that at run 2? No, okay. Nope. Gino21, thank you so much for the subscribe with Prime. Your Prime subscription is valuable, and I'm glad you chose to spend it on me. K2 is initiative 3, so K2 gonna get the first shot here. This is obstructed range 3. So this is going to be 3v4 for K2. K2 just for 1. Mando gets the evades. V3 here. Spends for 2. Mando has the force. And the evade token. Spend the evade. Takes nothing. That's our round. We're going into turn 3. No points just yet, because we got no damage just yet. So that's kind of how it works. Fen is so far away. from being relevant. Mando is, I mean, just gonna hit the rock? That is a rock and not debris, right? Yeah, it's an asteroid. So that's potential 2 damage there. Catherine betting she can win the game purely on the number of crew cards. I think also the 12 dice coming at you in a block that all supports each other helps the concept. Oh, I just got a fucking group text. But it's like a spam group text, and I don't know how do I leave this? Does Benthic have Zeb? Does anyone have Zeb? No one has Zeb. Oh, I don't want to. I went through this earlier and I don't remember any of it. No one has Zeb. K2 does have Ursa. It's pretty good. Ursa is when a friend gets a lock. They get a lock. Here's the road roll. Benthic, 2 tubes. Benthic, double focus with Perko, and we'll pass it off to K2. Clever, K2. Clever. You probably should take a lock. Yep, there's the lock into Mando. Coordinate a lock. No, I don't think you coordinate the lock because it's Ursa triggers when a friendly gets a lock put on them. Cassian, 1 forward. And Cassian will focus, and that's a formidable shooting block there. Mando and Old T first to go. 4 straight. It doesn't clear. Andy's on a rock, so no shots. 1 damage. And that's it. Old T, you gotta boost focus. You have to. Use focus. Beautiful. We'll get to strip K2. Fen. 3 bank. Boost. Will not focus. That means he wants to 1 hard next turn. Start of engagement. Cassian, I don't think triggers. Old T, though, will takes away all of K2's green dice. Fen Rao. Range 3 obstructed into Magva. Nothing. Fen really needs to be more involved. Mando can't shoot. This is a fearless old T. Four V2. And you can fearless that into 3 hits and a crit. 2 dice for K2. And K2 takes 3 shields. And now Mando gets punished for Mando's insolence. Magva. Range 2 into Mando. Did Old T focus? Old T did indeed focus. Alright, let's see Magva shoot. For 2. Mando can spend 1 from Maul, take the damage, and regen that force, which I think you probably should here. I think you should do it 1,000,000 times. So Mando takes 1, spends Maul, takes a stress, regens Maul. Good call, Psionic. Good call. One hit. 2 evades from Mando. This is the big shot. K2, range 1. Target lock. Or fire control. Three hits. Mando can spend Maul. Take 2. You got one more unmodded shot coming. I don't know if it's worth it to Maul again because you don't want too many stress. Benthic, range 0, 3v2. 1 hit. Mando, nothing. Down to 5. And that is the first 3 points of the game to Catherine. But honestly, that could have been a lot worse for Mando. Now, Catherine does have Leia, and I think this might be the turn that you just stop. No crits on 13 reds is so lucky. You're absolutely right. Benthic and Magva stop and rotate to face Fen. I don't even think you need to. Fen can't do shit, and you don't want him in your front arc. I think if you can trap The Razor Crest. Let's see if they put the Mando dial in. Is there a 5K? Ooh, does that 5? See, I don't think a 5K fits. I think you need to just stop right there and pour everything into Mando. He is stressed, but he has contraband, Mystic. So everything's on the table. No point in saving it. Can't take it with you to your grave. What is going on in the Discord about ketchup? Someone catch me up. Guys. Let's go. Cold condiments on hot food. Delightful. That's basically what ketchup is. Basically what salsa is. Scooter's obsessed with this idea that a beef Wellington is a sandwich. And it's just not. Now Catherine's like they're literally talking through Catherine's strategy. These guys are terrible Bond villains. The worst. Here we go. Here's the road roll. Who serves hot salsa? Ugh. All right, Leia. Bro, you're from Buffalo. Let's not pretend you're a gourmet. A gourmet what? Like salsa? We have salsa in Buffalo. We're not some like backwater that's never heard of salsa. I'm saying gourmets. Well, baseball did start today. Don't think my betting's going quite as good today as it did yesterday, but it's okay. And that is a 180 flip for Benthic after K2, or sorry, not K2, Leia makes a white. K2 will rotate. Coordinate, which gives Benthic a calculate. Or it's not Benthic, K2 a calculate. For being stressful. And gonna coordinate, I think Cassian, perhaps? Nope. Gonna give Magva a lock. On to Fen. Magva stops and rotates. Gonna gain the evade. From Jin. Cassian stops. And will rotate as well. I love all this rebel action. I mean, this is ridiculous. Tries for a lock, can't get Fenrir. We'll have to take it on someone else. Cassian throw it on Mando. You know what? Could have done. Could have thrown it on their own ship, and then let Ursa on K2 take a lock. Mando getting behind everybody. That is stressful. We'll still get an action because use contraband. Mando will get the target lock on Cassian. That should trigger Ursa, but it doesn't look like it's not going to. And then Fenrir. Ursa lets you hold up to 2 locks. Just for anyone listening. Fenrir is going to target lock. It's into Magva, which only lets you reroll 1, which is a shame. And it looks like this is going to be a clan training lock. Fenrir clan training gets the focus. Fenrir in trouble. All right. 5 big dice. You can Fearless and spend both. Spend the focus. Gonna Fearless for 4. Gonna save the focus. 1 die for Magva. So 8-bit Magva Yarrow only allows you to reroll 1 die. It should be 4 hits with Fearless. Yeah, it's only 1. Magva has the evade token. Yeah, you're not going to Nuka you in, for sure. 3 hits into Magva. I would like to see Old T go into Magva here. You need to be able to kill something someday. Preview 1. Tactical Scrambler on K2 will actually kick off. Probably the only time this has ever happened in life, but okay. Attack Scramble for the extra die. And you're free to spend there. Hit, crit. And Magva spends the focus just for a crit. And it is a hull breach. Man, you wanted Blinded Pilot so bad. Probably more than a direct, you wanted Blinded Pilot. K2 into Fen, range 2, 3v3. K2 has a calc and a lock. K2 would fire control system here. Just fish for that extra hit without spending the lock. Gonna reroll 1. And it's a crit. Hit, crit coming in. Fenith K. Rao, Attorney at Law, hit, crit. Oh, it's a panicked pilot on Fen. Oh no, Fen. That is half points. Cassian, range 2. Range 2 is the death of Fangs. Cassian, 1 hit. No focus. No target lock. So that's just it. Ben gets the evades. Could have used that last turn. Magva Yarrow, range 1. Concordia finally in play. Has a lock. Three hits. Fenth K. Rao. Concordia for 3 evades. And Benthic has Fen range 2. Two hits. Fen. 3 evades. In a world of objectives, this is a terrible matchup for this scum list. It's so beefy, and you can't penetrate them to get in range 1 all the time. And you're just never going to ace one off the board, you know? We're going BTD, back to dials. Mando's gotta, honestly, do a blue. Too hard. Like, there's nothing Mando can do. I maybe too hard him here and start the blues the next couple turns so you can finally get shots. But he's just... nothing Mando can do. He's just out of this fight. Benthic about to sit and spin again. I'm a little surprised Cassian didn't remove K2's... When does Cassian trigger? Oh, start of activation, so it wasn't there yet. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing Catherine has to be careful about now, is just starting to damage herself by blocking into her. But she's a good pilot, so obviously it's probably not too much of a worry. And you can always just stop again with most of your list here. And to be honest, if you donate some damage, is it really that big of a deal? Especially if you kill Fen. God, my throat is so sore today. Yeah, K2 can stop with Cassian clearing. So Cassian clears K2's stress. You're welcome. Honestly, the best thing you could get in this list would be like a Falcon, just circling around, boosting out of 180 arcs. A Falcon would tear this list up, I think. Benthic, I believe Contraband. Yep. And can sling a focus here. Yeah, scenario in particular is very tough. Like a salvage mission like we played in game 1, that'd be very hard for these UAs because it eliminates their stop and spins. And they'd have to spread out more. But again, ever since I got the data I needed, we have a die at the beginning of the player's roll. And whatever the die chooses, all 4 scenarios are on there. That's the scenario we play. Out of my hands. The less I have to decide, the better. That's my philosophy. K2. K2 will stop. Gets that. Calculate. Right? Maybe? K2 will rotate. Oh, K2 can't rotate. K2 can't rotate because of the angle. Rub-a-dub nub. There are nubs. Magva stopping and just turning right around. Pops Contraband to repair hull breach. Oh, ulti fits. It cleared. Ulti is the bravest or the stupidest idiot ever. Magva or Ursa gonna allow target lock. Fenrir bumps. Oh no, Fen. No, wait, stop. Would you be able to place the ship though? Okay. Oof. Tough break. Correct. Fen takes one. Doesn't get a stray, or doesn't get anything. Can't focus because already stressed. Ulti strips Magva's green tokens. Fenrir. Fen is K. He's got range 1 into K2, or Benthic rather. You get 5 die. You get Fearless. Hey, this isn't a Magva, but he natties. Fen K Rao natties the range 0 shot. I was told they were not good. Let's see what this crit is. It's a damaged sensor array. And now Old T's going to go for a kill. Old T is going to pop clan training. Range 1 into Magva. Fearless. You only need the Fearless. Magva's dead. Down goes Magva. That means down goes Leia. Means down goes Bo-Katan. Old T regains clan training because Magva dies. Simultaneous? Simultaneous what? Magva's a 3. Hopeful won't trigger because everyone's stressed. I mean, Fenn's still gonna die, and that's not an equal trade, but it's something, right? Is he though, says Desmond? Yeah, he's gonna die. Cassian, range 2 into Mando. 3v2 with a lock. Mando, 2 evades. Takes 1, Mando down to 4. Into Fenral. Stick to your guns. Fire control 1, guarantee 2. Alright, 2 hits. Fen needs to see those evades. Show me squiggles! Only 1 Feneth K. Rao dies. Now Benthic. Range 1 into Old T. Concordia is active. Benthic has crack shot. Keep that in mind. Hit, crit. Old T. Concordias and crack shot. Hit, crit into Benthic. Or into Old T, rather. And the crit is a direct. That's half points. That is round 5. We enter round 6. Catherine up 13-5. Take your stupid ass OP Concordia and shove it up your candy ass. Crack shot saying not a Concordia. Crack shot, the anti-Concordia. No objective point. OT is in range 2. That's all that matters. The scenario is weird like that. Sure is. It's the weirdest of the scenarios. Cast one bank left and lock. Set up for the spin next turn. Cassian does get to remove a stress from one of these U-Wings. Start of activation, Cassian pulls the stress off of K2. Renthick, one straight. Double red focus. And passing a focus. Has been really debating on who you give it to. Well, K2's getting the stress, or getting the calculate from spinning. So you get to kind of double modify Cassian, but K2 keeping the wings closed and a rotate. Surprise. Yeah, and if you're Cassian, do you just jam for funsies? It's gonna take the evade. That's smarter. I think you got a barrel roll. I think you got a barrel roll. And I believe you get to strip someone's. Mando keeping the stress still. 2 hard bumps. You guys gotta read your cards. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose one enemy ship at range 1. If you do, or you are in its front arc, it removes all of its green tokens. Does not matter at all where you're facing. Well, they thought OT had to be facing it. Gonna leave it at 1, not gonna spend. And Cassian saves it. Cassian range 0. Nothing. K2 double modded 4 dice. OT range 1. Fire control. 3 hits and a crit. Is that an eyeball? 1 eye. Hit crit into OT. OT is dead. And I think Will probably will call it there. That is also a objective point. And yeah, Will's gonna call it there. GG. Catherine gets the W there.